Well, I'm pretty excited to check out this Bugout bag from Survival Supplies Australia straight away. The bag feels really, really sturdy. Lots of areas where you can attach different things if you wanted to from the front on the arms. I love the way it's a bit like a dry bag, which apparently these are waterproof. You can roll it out. It's much like a dry bag where you'd put your books or some of your food if you're out surviving or just out camping. Let's see what we got. All-weather survival blanket. These things are fantastic. So it's windproof, waterproof, and reflects heat. I've actually had some personal experience with one of these very products. What a good size little first aid kit. I like a first aid kit with a little bit of space in it so you can customise it to yourself. You might have different needs, medication. All right, well, you wouldn't lose that in the bush, would you? Here we've got Mayday emergency food rations, and this is really, really heavy and really dense, so I guess you've got yourself a meal here which is covering all your nutritional needs there, your vitamins and minerals, macronutrients, your fats, your protein, your carbs. Nice one. Oh, beauty, a little Moroccan knife. Yeah, that'd be my recommendation as well. Really good, handy little knife, affordable, really, really rugged. So I've given mine an absolute flogging since I got it from Survival Supplies Australia about a year ago. I'd say it's at least 3/4 tang. I'd need X-ray vision to be able to see through there, meaning that the steel goes right through there. Usually there'll be full tang, which is good because you're not going to have your knife come loose. Also the nice flat edge there in case we need to batten things to crack open some firewood and split it up. Purify emergency drinking water, long-term shelf life, store up to 20 years. A lot of people, when they talk about Bugout bags, they make sure that they've got like tens of litres of water, and that might not be a bad idea if you needed to get through and find some water. It might get you through until you do, but at the end of the day, if you're having to go and survive out in the scrub, you've either got water or you don't. What a great idea. So a glow stick, and it glows for 12 hours, this 6-inch light stick. Emergency radio. Okay, so this is with a hand crank, solar, USB, and battery. It's in a really nice green colour as well. I love these. It's a bit of a morale booster as well, and I'll talk a little bit about morale because if you're out there for a long time, being able to listen to some music, also be able to listen to the news and find out what's going on in the world could be a really, really handy thing. Oh, a little emergency stove which has the fuel tablets in it just to get you by. Might be raining for a while you're finding yourself established. You've got a shelter just underneath a tree or in a cave and you just want to boil a little bit of water. Survival Stormproof Match Kit. Windproof, waterproof. These things look bulletproof. Wonderful. Right, 550 paracord. It's about 100 foot here, which is about 30 metres. Oh, signalling mirror. Really, really important. A little trick that I learnt, might have been from Gordon Deadman from Bushcraft Survival Australia, is getting your fingers, making a little peace sign and just having that there, and you can actually aim exactly where you're going to shoot it, because of course when you get to the top of the tree over there, the largest tree you can see, and the chopper's coming over, you're not going to be able to see where that light is going. So if you can get a bit of an idea by holding it with your fingers like that, you can slide it up and aim it directly at the rescuers who are hopefully going to see you. So really simple thing. You can also check out how feral you're looking after a bit of time in the bush as well. Oh, the good old hand warmers. Very, very underrated. Take up no space in your pack. They weigh next to nothing and could be the difference between getting hypothermia or not. These two together are a couple of the most important things you can have in your kit in the cold weather. Emergency poncho. Great idea if you don't have a raincoat on you. Oh wow, a real lifesaver here. Survival Supplies Australia's own branded whistle. This thing is tiny, flat, weighs nothing, takes up no kit in your pack, but this would probably be the most important survival instrument you can use out in the bush. All right, last but not least, yeah, of course, some water purification tablets. Really, really handy. If you have a look at last season, I'll show you how to make a filter, which is a really important skill. But until then, just to get yourself by, you'd want to have these water purification tablets, and they come here with complete instructions on how to do it. A lot of these things here are the very things that I have in my own Bugout bag. Of course, you can customise it yourself. The bag comes about 3/4 full, so you can still fill it with anything else you want. Some extra fishing gear. All of these things you can grab from Survival Supplies Australia as well. They've got an incredible range to really fill out your Bugout bag. I know my one at home, I get my knee in there, I push it right down.
This survival tip was brought to you by Survival Supplies Australia.
For their full range of survival and bushcrafting gear,
I'll guarantee you'll be very impressed.
head over to survivalsuppliesaustralia.com.au.